besides being two successful American celebrities in their careers. Floyd Mayweather and Vin Diesel are two tycoons who know how to enjoy life. But have you ever wondered which of them has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a fierce battle between Floyd Mayweather and Vin Diesel. So let's fight! Cars! Both celebrities invest huge amounts in beautiful vehicles for their garages, but who has the most luxurious cars? Vin Diesel, for example, is rumored to own beautiful cars such as $25,000 1993 Mazda RX-7, $28,000 Subaru Impreza WRX STI, $30,000 1966 Pontiac Bonneville, $35,000 BMW E60 M5, $50,000 1973 Chevy Camaro, $75,000 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner, $80,000 1994 Toyota Supra, $165,000 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona, $170,000 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle. Vin Diesel loves cars so much that on his birthday he usually gets beautiful cars as gifts from his friends. An example is his 1970 Dodge Charger, a vehicle made for those who like speed and are passionate about old cars. This car is equipped with a powerful engine, capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 6.3 seconds, which is not bad for a vehicle that was manufactured in the 1970s. And to give you an idea of the price, you can find this same car model being advertised for over $200,000. From his friend Tyrese Gibson, Vin Diesel got a beautiful Rolls-Royce Sprinter van as a gift. It is a spacious and comfortable vehicle, which was customized to deliver plenty of luxury and sophistication to the actor. And it's no wonder that the price of the car was estimated at around $250,000. The most expensive vehicle that Vin Diesel is speculated to own is a Lykan Hypersport, a super luxury sports car that has already appeared in scenes from the movie Fast and Furious 7. This fantastic car is equipped with a super engine capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in an unbelievable 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 248 miles per hour. And not just anyone can have one of these in their garage, as only 7 units were produced worldwide, all of which are already owned. And at the time the vehicle was produced, it sold for a whopping $3.4 million. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather has a stuffed garage, owning vehicles such as $155,000 Mercedes G63, $160,000 Mercedes Maybach GLS, $200,000 Bentley Flying Spur, $205,000 Bentley Continental GT Mulliner, $215,000 Ferrari Portofino, $220,000 Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, $225,000 Lamborghini Urus, $240,000 Ferrari 458 Italia, $250,000 Bentley Arnage T, $260,000 Ferrari GTC 4 Lusso, $280,000 McLaren 650S, $310,000 Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, $340,000 Rolls-Royce Wraith, $350,000 Rolls-Royce Cullinan, $360,000 Rolls-Royce Dawn, $450,000 Lamborghini Aventador, $460,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom, $2 million Bugatti Veyron, $3.5 million Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse, and even an incredible Ferrari Enzo, a car that is rare to find and is considered a kind of collectible among car lovers. And maybe that is why its price can reach over $4 million. But without a doubt, the fighter's most expensive car is his Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, a supercar considered to be a real diamond on wheels. Because it is built entirely out of white carbon fiber, this made the vehicle very difficult and time-consuming to manufacture, which is why there are only 2 units in the whole world. And this certainly helps to justify its impressive price of $4.8 million. Considering the value of the cars, Floyd Mayweather wins this round. Point for him. Most expensive mansion. When it comes to sophisticated furnishings, the two celebrities don't skimp on their fortunes. But who has the most valuable mansion? Vin Diesel, for example, is speculated to live with his family in a mansion situated on a 2.14-acre lot, which was acquired in 2001 for approximately $2,250,000, but which, according to some sources, is currently valued at more than $5.3 million. Floyd Mayweather is not far behind. The fighter has a luxurious mansion in Beverly Hills, capable of impressing anyone for all its grandeur. Once inside, we can see that everything is very sophisticated and made of top-quality materials. All the fireplaces in the rooms, for example, are impressive, something Floyd himself made a point of sharing in a video posted on his Instagram. Another very interesting point that stands out inside is the wine cellar, which is located on a huge wall, where the fighter has also made a point of sharing with his followers moments in which he selects and enjoys good wines. According to real estate records, the property has about 15,000 square feet of floor space, divided into 6 huge bedrooms and 10 luxurious bathrooms, some of which have a bathtub to enjoy the beautiful view. And of course, the house also has a gym for the fighter to keep himself conditioned. The outdoor area is another place that draws a lot of attention for its architecture, with a swimming pool in the center surrounded by a black and white striped floor, which creates a charming and unique environment. But it is down the basement stairs that we find something surprising. There is a huge movie theater equipped with several treats to please the fighter and his guests. Even in an Instagram video, Floyd Mayweather shared with his followers this unusual part of his house, where he wrote in the description of the post that the place can comfortably accommodate 50 people. And to acquire this gigantic property, it's no surprise that it must have cost a pretty penny, an estimated $25 million. And for owning the most expensive mansion, Floyd Mayweather wins this round. Point for him. Exaggerated luxuries. Both stars have more than enough money to enjoy a lot of luxury and comfort, but who has the most extravagant expenses? Starting with Vin Diesel. For him to get around during the filming of Fast and Furious 7, for example, a Boeing 777 was chartered to carry Vin Diesel and the entire crew. It is one of the largest twin-engine aircraft in the world, with a capacity to carry more than 500 people depending on its configuration. And to charter, this same model of aircraft is estimated to cost about $28,000 for each hour of flight, so it is very likely to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Vin Diesel also likes to have fun on the high seas. The actor has been spotted several times enjoying life aboard beautiful, sophisticated yachts. And although we do not know the exact model of the boat used by the actor, it is very likely that to rent it must have cost a few tens of thousands of dollars. Floyd Mayweather, for his part, has a Gulfstream G650, one of the most modern, fastest, and longest flying range aircraft available. With a flying range of over 8,000 miles, Floyd can travel to different continents without the need to stop for fuel. The interior of the plane is luxuriously finished and can carry up to 18 people with great ergonomics, which you can see from the pictures posted by the fighter on his social networks. Mayweather has even posted moments where he relaxes while enjoying a good massage from a beautiful woman. The fighter also seems to enjoy playing poker with his friends, and by the amount of money they put on the table, the game must have been worth a lot of money. And to own such a luxurious and modern jet, Floyd Mayweather had to invest a real fortune. To have an idea of the price, a new aircraft of this model can cost more than $70 million. Floyd Mayweather also has a jewelry collection that would impress anyone. $340,000 diamond and emerald Rolex Submariner. $350,000 Patek Philippe ruby bezel. $570,000 Richard Mille 59-01. $575,000 Hublot MP05 Sapphire La Ferrari. $1 million Jacob & Co. Royal. $1,140,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Self-Winding. $2 million Jacob & Co. Rainbow Tourbillon. But nothing compares to his watch, known as the Jacob & Co. Billionaire, one of the most exclusive and expensive watches in the world. It is a work of art made with 260-carat diamonds that reflect a lot of brilliance. The stunning 18K white gold bracelet is fully handset with 504 emerald-cut white diamonds. And to own one of the most requested watches in the world, Floyd Mayweather had to fork out about $18 million. And because Floyd enjoys more luxuries, he wins this round. Point for the fighter. Other properties. Both tycoons have lived in different places throughout their careers, but who has the most luxurious property? Vin Diesel, for example, has owned a house in the city for more than 16 years. Vin Diesel's property sits on a 31,200 square foot lot on a quiet, heavily wooded residential street in the hilly Beverly Crest neighborhood. Built in 1957, the house appears to have never undergone any renovations, remaining the same decor since its creation. The interior of the house is quite simple for a man as wealthy as he is, which shows that despite being a Hollywood star, Vin Diesel seems to be not at all attached to luxuries. The property has about 1,500 square feet of floor space, divided into 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. In the master suite, there is a spacious bathroom with marble imitating ceramic tiles and a beautiful bathtub. And even though the house looks ordinary, it is still worth good money due to its good location. And although there is no information on whether Vin Diesel still lives in this house, it is known that in 2016 the property was put up for sale for about $1.4 million. Another property he is speculated to own is a mansion in metropolitan Atlanta, Georgia. Located in a prime area with many mansion buildings in the neighborhood, the property is on a huge plot of land surrounded by trees, looking very much like a wooded castle. The interior of the house is enormous, with over 1,000 square meters divided over 2 floors, 7 spacious bedrooms, and 9 luxurious bathrooms, more than enough space to house the entire cast of the film if they so desire. The residence is classically and luxuriously decorated, for example with huge chandeliers that bring a sense of sophistication to the environment. The rooms also have a strong presence of wood, something that was widely used in older buildings, and that is even more visible in the office that is all covered. Another quality of this big house is that the rooms are very spacious and wide, with a ceiling height of approximately 3.6 meters, besides having huge windows that go almost from the floor to the ceiling and bring great natural lighting. And of course, the property is also equipped with several typical mansion amenities, such as a beautiful swimming pool, complete gym, movie room, and even a wine cellar. So we can say without a doubt that this residence is on par with Vin Diesel. And it is known that the actor initially rented the property for about $30,000 a month, but according to some sources, he later bought it for something around $3.3 million. Floyd Mayweather, for his part, owns several mansions. He has, for example, a palace to call his own. It is a huge mansion of almost 22,000 square feet located on 1.40 acres of land, more than enough space to house everything the fighter needs to live in comfort and luxury. The facade of the mansion has Greek-like architecture, with huge rounded pillars that help create a superimposing look. In some of Floyd Mayweather's posts on his social networks, it was possible to get to know a little bit of his interior, where we can see that everything is also very luxurious. One thing that is quite evident is that everything in this mansion is grandiose. The fighter's closet, for example, is almost the size of a clothing store. But one of the points that most caught his attention was the incredibly covered and heated swimming pool, with several televisions so he can watch his movies while he relaxes in the water. Outside the house, there is a beautiful garden with a fountain in the middle, something that is very common in castles. And it is no wonder that according to some sources Floyd needed to invest $10 million. Now when Floyd Mayweather wants to enjoy the summer, he can enjoy his beautiful mansion in Miami Beach. This is a 3-story oceanfront home on Palm Island, an artificial island in Biscayne Bay, one of the city's finest residential neighborhoods, where the fighter loves to have fun riding his scooter around. According to posts made by real estate agents, it was possible to see what the interior of the mansion looks like. The decoration is very clean, with a color palette of light tones, something that is often used in summer houses. Another point that draws attention to the property is the large window openings that exist. And because it is Floyd's mansion, it couldn't be without a super-equipped fitness center for him to maintain his excellent physical shape. In total, the property has about 10,800 square feet of built area, divided into 9 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms. The outside area is undoubtedly one of the places that stands out the most and makes this house so special. There is a swimming pool with a spectacular view of the sea, and a private dock that can accommodate boats of up to 100 feet. And to acquire this imposing residence, some sources say that Floyd Mayweather had to fork out about $18 million. So it's clear that Floyd wins this round. Business. Both stars are considered great businessmen, but which of them has the most lucrative deals? Floyd Mayweather, for example, founded Mayweather Promotions in 2007, a production company that manages his and several other athletes' sporting events. Still in the boxing world, he founded Mayweather Boxing Fitness, one of the fastest-growing fitness franchises in the world. Being passionate about cars, Floyd also owns TMT Racing, an American professional stock car racing team. Floyd also owns the Girl Collection, one of the most luxurious adult clubs in Las Vegas. The venture seems to be so successful that the official Instagram alone has almost 400,000 followers. In the same city, he also owns a roller skating rink known as Skate Rock City. One of his most recent business ventures is in the company Floyd NFT, which sells virtual arts that give access to various benefits. And it is also speculated that the fighter has large investments in stock market shares. Vin Diesel, for his part, due to his distinctive baritone voice, he can make a name for himself as a narrator and has lent his voice to many successful movies such as Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, Infinity War, Avengers, Endgame, and Thor: Love and Thunder. Because Vin Diesel is considered a world-renowned celebrity, he can also earn income from this. To get an idea of the actor's popularity, on Instagram alone he has almost 90 million followers, and on Facebook this number exceeds 100 million people. And all this fame ends up attracting the interest of some brands to sponsor him, such as the Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer Yadea and the American car brand Dodge. As an entrepreneur, Vin Diesel founded the production company One Race Films, which has already released several films starring him, which contributes to further increasing his share in the profits of the films in which he participates. Among the films already made by his company are, for example, The Last Witch Hunter, Babylon AD, Bloodshot, Riddick, XXX, Return of Xander Cage, among many others. But without a doubt, the company's main source of revenue comes from the Fast and Furious franchise, a series that has already grossed billions of dollars. To get an idea of the size of the film's productions, it is estimated that in Fast and Furious 6 alone they destroyed around 350 cars, and if we add up all the films in the franchise, this number can easily exceed the incredible mark of 1,500 vehicles that turned to dust. And of course, to spend that kind of money, you need to have a nice financial return. The movie series starring Vin Diesel is one of the most profitable in the history of cinema, earning, for example, about $1,236 million in The Fate of the Furious, and even the incredible $1.5 billion in Furious 7. And if you add up the sales of all the films in the franchise, the number exceeds the incredible $6 billion mark. As we don't know the turnover of each business, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Net worth. As two successful celebrities, there's no doubt that they have amassed a lot of wealth. But who has the biggest fortune? Vin Diesel, for example, has already made a lot of money in his career. His money has also been growing as his movies became more successful and his name became more and more known in the movie industry. To get an idea of his earnings, it is estimated that he received about $100,000 for Saving Private Ryan, $1.5 million for The Fast and the Furious, $11.5 million for The Chronicles of Riddick, $15 million for Fast 5, $20 million for The Fate of the Furious, and an unbelievable $47 million for Furious 7 because the movie was a box office champ and he increased his fee due to his participation in the profits through his production company. And it is no wonder that he is always present in the Forbes list of the highest paid actors in the world. And even though nobody knows exactly how much his fortune is, according to some sources it is estimated that he has a net worth of approximately $250 million. Floyd Mayweather, on the other hand, is considered the fifth highest paid athlete of all time. And one of the most impressive things about Floyd's earnings statistics is that he has managed to make a lot of money even without hardly any advertising for big companies. Most of his fortune came from his entrepreneurial side and his enormous media potential. Floyd Mayweather is a true showman. He can attract the interest of millions of people willing to pay to watch his fights. To get an idea of how much money he earned in each event, just for his fight with boxer Manny Pacquiao, it is estimated that Floyd Mayweather received an amount of $250 million. But nothing beats his fight against Irishman Conor McGregor, which was dubbed the Money Fight. The fight was considered to be one of the most lucrative of all time, which is estimated to have earned Floyd an estimated $300 million. And it's no wonder that he has been at the top of Forbes magazine several times as the highest paid athlete of the year. And adding up all the money he has received during his career, some sources estimate his fortune to be around $450 million. But he has already said that it has been a few years since he became a billionaire and that his current net worth is approximately $1.2 billion. And because he has a bigger fortune, Floyd Mayweather wins this last round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we had 1 point for Vin Diesel against 6 points for Floyd Mayweather, making him the winner of this battle. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.